So we're here at the Rivaa Gallery for the Black History Month celebration with Amazia Thompson, who's curating it again this
Thank
year.
you. Thank you. Welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you.
So Amazia, can you tell us about the exhibition, please?
Absolutely. So, this year's exhibition is called Legacy in Motion, where we wanted to also show a bit of the process behind the masterpieces that go up. So when you first come in, especially, you'll see we have a little bit more extra things from the artists, like some of the pins, some of their books, some of the cards that they've made in addition to their artwork. And then also, as you look around the gallery, you'll see like either paintbrushes, like you see over here, headphones, so that we can show what goes into making the pieces and give like a little peek into the process of the artists behind the scene as well. So that's the major part of this. Like we see here, there's papers of color paintings and palettes that were contributed to making the piece. And then oftentimes what I think is really fun is people don't get to see all of the work that comes into the value of the piece. And speaking of that, we have something really unique over here. We have a banana that's on the wall. So if you don't know the context, I think a couple years ago, there was a gentleman that went into a gallery that put a random banana on the wall as a piece of art. And it sold for like millions, maybe hundreds of millions of dollars by someone that does crypto, I believe. And this was a testament and kind of homage to where art is supremely interpretive. And especially when it comes to Black art, oftentimes something as simple as this will be even more valuable than things that actually take time to make. So that's part of it. So yeah, we have some great pieces here with mixed mediums. We have a range of cardboard, oil and pastel, and then we have like concrete paste / paper mache. You even have like cardboard cities, and then as custom the tools that are behind it that make it. So then as you see here, we have like a range of stuff. So what's also cool is this time for this exhibition is we're having workshops and engagements. So my friend Jerry here, he is a co-founder of a company called Unnecessary Film.
Yes.
So yeah, tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm setting up, so I'm gonna be screening a web series, an 8-episode web series. I'm gonna show one episode and select moments from our web series. And right now I'm setting up the screen for it, so it should be fun.
Is that today?
Yeah, today from 6 to 9.
Yeah.
So people are gonna be able to enjoy the space and enjoy some film.
Yeah. So thankfully, all these engagements are surrounded by beautiful Black art.
Please show Danielle stuff.
Oh yeah, the screen's blocking it, but there's more stuff back here.
We'll walk around.
Oh, great, thanks.
We're creative.
Yes. So on this side, we have the digital pieces that are made using laptop. And the cool thing that I like about this guy, he like literally sits on his couch and uses a trackpad to create the custom line work that you see in these pieces. So these are different prominent people. Some have passed, some are, yeah, Nipsey Hussle, Michael Jackson, Chadwick Boseman, Maya Angelou, Basquiat, Tim's. She's still alive, thankfully. So there's a lot of great people here. Then back here, we have some more fine art paintings, and then you can see like also the tidbits of some that have been attributed to making the art pieces. Then over here, we have some more. These what I like to call like bubblegum pop, hip hop inspirations, which are really fun. And then in this section over here, attributing to the mixed media, we have the fashion on mix with the physical art pieces. So in this exhibition last year, we didn't really have as much range of mediums for like attributing from fine art to abstract to physical. So this year was really a blessing that people expanded their own creativity to be able to make these type of things. And then funny enough, backstory, so we have a range of like different sides of the diaspora. Here we have Grenadian Carnival and Grenadian costume. And then also we have hip hop, modern clothing, and jackets. And then if you look back here, we even have chainmail skirts. Chainmail skirts for all of you metal enthusiasts that love to wear things that are durable. Yeah. And then also we have like sketches. And then back here, we have a range of like think pieces where You know, oftentimes this one is labeled what you bear, I carry, showing like the lineage, and then faces of gray black people, and just ones that you see every day. Then we have the comics section over here. We have abstract pieces, and then we have some more portrays of realism, like real events. These are done by an artist who basically wanted to showcase her viewpoint of a prominent black figure, the first girl to integrate segregated schools. So, and then this is a great lady that she knows. So the juxtaposition of how history is translated in the views, like this is her looking at the art, and then this is the inspiration of the art itself, and then these are some of the color palettes that go into it. And then over here, we have some more depictions of like forward aspects of positive perception of black people too. And over here, oh yeah, this is really cool, I love this. This is like a change. A lot of people relate this artist stuff to Basquiat, but I think he does his own little twist, which is pretty cool. And then for the final section that we have over here, we have some mixes of like portrayals of artwork. These particularly, I know they're people, I just forgot. So I'm so sorry, I just forgot. So, but I know this in particular, this is actually what I like to call a generational heirloom of art. So this is the piece where the artist's father made of a blind man that was mentoring a young boy. And then in honor of her father, she recreated it in her own transformation. So it just goes to show, like, a lot of times we view art as this idiosyncratic capturing of presentation in a certain moment, but not realizing that just as much as art is seen by multiple people, it gets passed down generations and multiple generations. And then these are also symbols from specific tribes. Also don't remember, so I'm sorry about that. And then this one particularly, I really love Sesame Street, a Sesame Street sculpture that particularly has more of the hip hop take and hip hop culture take on Sesame Street. Like, we know within the precedents and the history of Sesame Street, it's been very prominent in either confronting racism or being the subject of racism, like even having the first black voice actors that directly are seen and put in front of children. That was a really big thing from all the controversy that's come along with it. It's a pretty great to see how there's callbacks to modern day. So you have like the Back to the Future shoes, but then you also have like modern day North Face, and then you have like a pick. So it's the culmination of so many different times coming together in a nice rendition of a very common thing. And then over here, you have some more fine art pieces, representations of like how people just naturally are. So yeah, this is this year's legacy in motion. Hope you enjoy it. If you can come for the engagements, please feel free.
So how long is the exhibit going to be here, and what's upcoming this weekend?
Oh yeah, so this exhibit is here till the 20, oh, okay. I think March 1st or the 28th, I gotta double check, but definitely the 28th for sure. Definitely 28th for sure. And then the engagements are happening on the 20th, 21st, 22nd, all the way till the 27th. And there's a mix of like what my friend Jerry here is doing. There's 2 film events. There's also a stitching, so if you want to do clothing. And then also there's another film production, which has like some more semi-famous people talking about the black stories that are told in Hollywood. And there's a sculpture one where you get the artist who made the Sesame Street. She's gonna teach you how to do similar stuff like that. So yeah, that is the gist. Anything from stitching to, we also have a book authorship. So if you wanna learn how to write a book and the process that goes into that, that's also happening. So yeah, hopefully whichever one piques your curiosity, you can see what goes into it, because they're all pretty amazing.
Yeah. How did you select the artists? Like, what's the process involved in that?
Woo, I'm a blessed man. These are all my friends. These are all my friends. Like every year, especially Jerry, I'll be like, hey man, how you doing? You all right? You living well? You good? Okay. So look, Black History Month coming up in, and then pretty much everybody says yes most of the time.
Right.
So I'm very blessed to know these people, and I'm very even blessed that they make time to share their gifts with me, and then even triply blessed because they deal with my incessant annoying buffoonery in order to get things here and to curate it so that they can have the best representation.
Well, it looks great.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the show, and
Thank you.
best of luck.
And it was great to see you again too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.